Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Void. Today, I am back from the hospital, and boy, was it a shitty hospital trip. Look, anytime you're going through chemo, you never really know what you're getting into when you're going back. Just because of all the different variables, how your body's going to respond to the treatment. Are you going to need a platelet transfusion like I did? And man, I did. So I needed a small platelet transfusion. But something ended up happening, and I ended up needing to go back to the emergency room because my temperature was 103 degrees at one point, and I was shivering, I was shaking, I had a fever. All not good signs, right? So ended up going back to the emergency room. They ran a bunch of tests on me. We did chest X-rays. We did we did blood tests. We did a CT scan, and we found nothing. We found that I was good. Sorry about the noise. I'm just adjusting my water bottle here, but yeah, we ended up finding out that I was that I'm doing okay. It was more than likely just a bit of a reaction to the platelets, not an allergic reaction. We don't think. There's no real. We don't really have any answers as of now, and I think that's one of the most frustrating things about this whole process has been like, okay, I'm at the ER, it sucks, and then you don't really get what you're after. You don't get the definitive answer, but that's all right. Wow. Okay, my PC's giving me all sorts of messages here. It's been a while since it's been on. I basically just got back. I got back, did some crying, and then turned on the PC and was like, you know what, well, fuck it, let's do a little bit of a let's do a little void. Let's do a little show, and maybe try and cope that way. So I got a new microphone. If you couldn't tell, it's a lot nicer. It sounds crispy, and I'm really happy about it. Same headphones still, and I did order some new headphones, but hopefully they've got the aux capabilities because it's a newer model, and I'm not sure if it does or not, but we'll find out either way. Welcome back to The Void, ladies and gentlemen. It is a nice Thursday afternoon. I believe it's Thursday. Yeah, so things have been interesting the past few days. Been at the hospital, been doing more treatment, and glad to be back. Definitely glad to be back. Something that I've been dealing with over the past couple of days has just been the the mortal fear that's put into me, but also the just the anxiety and just the stress over everything that's been happening. It's been something that has been extremely difficult, and I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I can hear it. It's like puberty never happened. Things have gone backwards. It's been very strange, and I've been feeling. I don't want to say I've been feeling weaker. I've been feeling pretty strong, especially after just being off chemo relatively recently. I'm feeling pretty damn good, but yeah, just the voice hasn't fully come back yet. The confidence hasn't fully come back yet because it takes time. And I think something that's super important to remember when you're feeling down or when you're not feeling super good is that it does take time. Man, my PC is blowing up. It's going crazy. I have it all muted, so hopefully these noises that are being put out on my PC you're not really hearing. If you can hear them, I apologize. I'll have that fixed for the next episode. My brother got me some crystals. He thinks that they'll help, and I'm willing to try anything. So I've got all these crystals laying next to my bed right now, and they're pointing at me when I'm sleeping, and supposedly they do all sorts of different things. And yeah, so it's little gifts like that really mean a lot to me because it's like, okay, people don't really know what to do. I mean, what can you do? It's cancer. Like, how do we fight this thing? Other than with doctors and with medicine and alternative methods, I'm extremely open-minded about because, dude, there's no way to know. I mean, if I'm willing to try just about anything at this point, and I think other people are too. So it's been really interesting studying all sorts of different alternative medicines and all sorts of different ways to kind of feel better about this and to cope. Man, coping has been extremely difficult recently. Anytime you get back from the hospital, it's hard. I think most people who've gone through chemo can understand that. Look, the first couple days when you get back, you're still recovering from the chemotherapy. It's not like everything's good. You still got to get through those tough days at home too, before you can even get back to like somewhat of a normal life. And then your body's aching and you're in pain and you know there's all sorts of different stuff going on. It really it really is kind of a surreal experience because you're back home, you're back from the hospital, but you still feel terrible, and you're scared shitless. You're really really scared. At least that's how it's been for me, and it's been really strange. But I'm happy to have the void here, and I'm happy to have something to kind of speak into and to kind of reach out towards, even though it's empty nothingness. Shout out to the people listening to the void, by the way. All you amazing people, you are all wonderful. Yeah, man, it's been crazy. It's been such a surreal experience. You know, I don't really know what else to say, so I think we're gonna end it here today. But ladies and gentlemen, day one back from the hospital after a couple days there. It's been there hasn't been a void in a few days, and I'm sorry about that. I thought about maybe bringing a microphone, maybe doing a little on the road show, but nah, man, it's when you gotta rest, you gotta rest. When you gotta heal, and you know you can't apologize for that. So yeah, this has been it's been another episode of The Void. Thank you so much for listening. Stay tuned for more. We're gonna have a lot more happening this week, I think. Um, you know, it's such a good coping mechanism for me. I can't imagine not doing it. So yep. Thanks so much for listening. Goodbye.